Hey, welcome back to the channel. It's your man Prime Time, and you already know you're on Prime Time Talk TV. And yeah, I'm back at you with another good video, and you already know the routine. Once you enter my house, wipe your feet off, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and smash the bell icon so you can be notified the next time I drop these next latest and greatest videos like these. Oh man, let's go ahead and jump on into this video, shall we? How about your boy Derrick James? I might as well call him Trainer of the Year, Boxing Trainer of the Year, and respectfully so, because he has Errol Spence almost undisputed. He has Romero undisputed, and Jamal Charlo unified champion, as well as the unified champion with Errol Spence, because Errol Spence has 3 belts. So man, look. Anyway, moving on. He did a quick interview, and he was talking about a whole bunch of things, talking about Frank Martin, for one, how Frank Martin beat the guy that gave Romero problems just these past few weekends ago. So, that right there is what sent Romero into his little Errol Spence, I'll beat his googly eye, all this crazy stuff. Yeah, that's why. Because if you notice, Romero did not even mention Frank Martin's name. Because think about this. Think about it, y'all. If Frank Martin knocked out, in easy fashion, the guy that gave Romero problems, what do you think Frank Martin gonna do to him? Huh? Put on your thinking cap. Throw away your biased energy. Think about common sense for a minute. If the guy Frank Martin just fought, he got him out there easy peasy. No problem whatsoever. No issues. Face didn't get marked up, nothing. That same guy gave Romero tons of problems. Now, Romero got him out there, but he didn't get him out there early. And he didn't get him out of there without a bunch of issues. To where, honestly, you thought the other guy won if you look at the fight. So, rightfully so, you can expect the Romero to throw insults at Errol, the true Spence, because see, Errol is Frank Martin's promoter. And how do you avoid a Frank Martin without incriminating yourself? Well, you don't say his name, first of all. And then you make some ridiculous claim that you're going to fight his promoter at 147. You barely, matter of fact, you didn't even survive Tank Davis at 130, 135. So what makes you think you're going to go up to 147, man? As you saw in the video, for everybody that did see it, you saw his trainer Bullet wasn't even there. His coach and trainer Bullet won't even there. So when his coach and trainer is not around, it's nobody to really sanction this boy mouth. Because he has the mouth of boxing Eddie Griffin. He will say anything, and sometimes it'll be real. But sometimes it just be funny as crap. It makes no sense whatsoever. and hey, don't get it twisted now. I love Eddie Griffin. He's one of my favorite comedians. I just had to throw that out there. Just because Romero is very entertaining. He's funny. He's charismatic. He loves the camera. He ain't shy to talk. And see, that's the problem. A lot of fighters that are very good are shy to talk. They haven't worked on their their interviews and things of that nature. And I feel like If you are a high-level boxer, I feel like your trainer, your camp should work on that. I feel like they should hire people, put people in place to where you can be more impressive on speech, talking, and things of that nature. I'm working on myself, So, hey, I'm not judging, but I'm just saying, a lot of fighters, don't reach that level of professionalism because they don't know how to talk. Their promoter don't know how to talk. And that puts them in an area to where they just fight the fights. They show up, they fight, they gone. It's certain fighters that have star power, star quality power, that can draw a crowd, that can keep an attention, an ear, that can draw in the media and say, oh, I know I'm going to get some good sound bites from this guy. Hey, let's go over here and talk to Romero. I know he's going to say something crazy. And that's usually what it is. Just the same as that Sean Porter's going to wear them crazy suits, Rolly Romero is going to say something crazy out of his mouth. That's just the real. That's just the real. And I know why Sean Porter wear those suits. He even said it. You know what I'm saying? It's that it factor. It's to make people talk. If you don't talk about me, you're going to talk about what I'm wearing. You're going to talk about me one way or the other. And, hey, I get it. I get it. But the only thing I don't get is Rolly Romero. You should want to fight a Frank Martin. You should want to get in there with him and get in the ring with anybody because it raises your profile. You got one loss on your record. I mean, you really don't want to go back to back and fight and lose, in a crazy losing streak. So I understand they all got to be strategic, but nonetheless, you still should take that fight. You still should take that fight. I would love to see that fight. I know the public would love to see that fight. And I think Rolly Romero will help sell that fight. Frank Martin's kind of laid back, reserved like Errol Spence in a way. So it's just like a perfect matchup in my book. You talking about you want to fight Errol Spence? Well, you're fighting the next best thing, Frank Martin. Because if you fight Frank Martin, then hey, that's just like, sticking it to Errol Spence in a way. So go ahead, take that fight, Rolly Romero. Come on, Bullet. Don't be so quiet. Anyway, also in that interview, Derrick James was asked about the UGAS fight, saying that, everybody, how they was talking, oh, well, UGAS, he really got a knockdown in that joint because he knocked his mouthpiece out. No. You have to watch that fight. Errol Spence even said in the interview he had a problem with his mouthpiece. It wasn't the right, perfect size because he got his teeth fixed and all that stuff from the accident. So with him juggling that around in his mouth, biting down on it for as long as he did, of course he probably got a little tired, got popped, and the mouthpiece came out. He was thinking the ref was going to stop it, but the ref let it go a little more than anticipated. So that's why he got caught with that shot and it knocked him back onto the rope. That everybody was, oh, that should have been called a knockdown. But Derrick James highlighted that for everyone again. He was already beating UGAS up before that punch, and then he obliterated him after that because he knew how everybody was going to be, that shot right there really hurt Errol Spence. So you know what he did? He closed that boy eye up right after that. Made the doctor stop it. Cracked that boy eye socket. Come on now. Look at the fighters after Errol Spence fight him, and look at the fighters after Terrence Crawford fight him. Now, I love Terrence Crawford, period. My first name, Terrence. I'm going to be real with you. Keep it 1 million. I ain't never told y'all that on my videos. My first name, Terrence. So I'm automatically a Terrence Crawford fan. But I'm a realist, though. And the way Errol Spence was beating up on guys, going to the body and the head, closing eye sockets up. Because if you remember, Kell Brook fought Terrence Crawford. Kell Brook eye socket won't crack or closed up. Right? Yeah. Now, everyone leaves argument about the Sean, Porter fight and Errol Spence and the comparison. Well, you got to think about it like this. You know, a matter of fact, just to point out this before I point out that, everybody was saying, Errol Spence left, because he saw, what, he ran up out the ring or the arena because, Sean Porter losing to Terrence Crawford. No, he left out the ring because he saw his father stop the fight. His father stopped the fight. His father didn't stop the fight when he was fighting Errol Spence. When Errol Spence hit that daggone boy head and twisted his neck and almost twisted his head off like a bottle cap with that punch. That punch is going to be shown throughout history. That's more iconic than, say, Terrence Crawford catching Sean Porter bending down, stooping down, and hitting him and knocking him on his butt. And that's just being real. Look at all of Errol Spence's opponents after fighting him, and look at all the opponents fighting Terrence Crawford after him. Terrence Crawford ain't beat nobody up, ain't closed no eyes up, ain't never broke no eye sockets, but he's one of the best switch hitters in history. One of the best boxers in the game, and one of the best opponents right now, fit and prime, ready for Errol Spence. And guess what? Your boy Derrick James said, man, y'all stop with all this stuff, man. All this clickbait stuff, man. Don't nobody know nothing until Al Heyman say it. Period. He said when it comes from Al Heyman's mouth, that's when the fight gonna be made. He said, but we gonna get the fight. And you're going to get the fight this year. They just trying to work out all the little nuances. The date, the place, the time. Making sure they don't interfere with other networks. Basketball, football, baseball, Olympic sports, whoever. Other boxing fights, MMA, UFC. You got to work out the schedule. And this stuff scheduled all throughout this year. So they're working out the little nuances. And then you got to think about this. Terrence Crawford got a lawsuit going with Top Rank right now. So you don't think that's keeping him busy as well? Just got to be patient, y'all. But see, the good thing is that it lets you know that everybody wants to see this fight. Two of the best black boxing fighters in the world. The most elite. You got Terrence Bud Crawford moving up 3 weight classes. You got Errol the True Spence that been a welterweight pretty much all his life. That worked his way up from the straight up bottom. Got avoided by everybody until everybody couldn't avoid him no more. And now the table is turned around. He has all the belts except for one. Except for one. The one belt that, Terrence Crawford got from Jeff Horn, that Jeff Horn stole from Pacquiao in Australia, because there was no way that boy was really good enough to beat Pacquiao. But of course, in Aussie, they're a little bossy. And that's why I was scared for Devin Haney, but Devin Haney shut the show out with that jab. But getting back to the topic at hand, the fight is gonna happen, y'all. But all this fake, it's going to be this day. It's going to be that. I got the inside scoop. I got the date is November. I got the date is October. Should be some penalties for lying. That's what's wrong with this world. It's no penalties for lying. You can lie to get clickbait. You can lie to get money. You can lie to get a girl. You can lie to do whatever now. It's just lie. Ain't no truth in nothing. But you know what? My channel is going to reign supreme because I stand on truth. I don't stand on no lies and no clickbait. I want to be regarded as a sports center. I want to be regarded as ESPN one day. Primetime Talk TV. That's what I want this channel to be. I don't want this to be no secondhand where, it's just a bunch of cussing and fussing and talking about stuff that ain't even related to nothing. So anyway, I'm going to keep y'all up to date on all of this stuff. I will let you know the real date when they let us know the real date. And who? I mean by Al Heyman. I mean by Errol Spence themselves. I mean by Terrence Crawford themselves. So with that being said, that's all I got for you in this video. You already know the routine. When you leave my house, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, smash the bell icon so you can be notified the next time I drop these next latest and greatest videos here on Primetime Talk TV. And I'm on social media everywhere. Definitely go to the website primetimetalktv.com and cop you some merch, hat, shirt, something. All right, y'all. Peace, love. I'm out. Till next time.